My
Noted.
name backwards is almost the same. E-meme instead of Mimi.
Okay, let's see. Your name is Mimi Berry, so let's
Well, if we're
let's
gonna
take
be
it from
really
there,
literal about it, I guess.
right? You're right. Mimi, Emi,
I mean, if it were like in
Emum.
Japanese, if it were like in Japanese where it goes by the syllable instead of by the letter, then it would be the same.
I remember having this one teacher when I was like in school. It was like my last year there, and I had this one teacher who could like write everything backwards just perfectly.
Nice.
Like we were all looking at her like, how can you do that? Like, that's so weird.
Oh, rude. At least tell the people who I battled. Oh yeah, I battled A Drive.
Imem and Mimi.
Actually, I was
I
watching
mime.
his stream when the Let's Go games were announced. I forget why it was him. Somebody, I guess somebody in the chat in the Discord linked it, and so like that's the one I tuned into. And it was like, and then it's like, oh hey, I'm battling someone who actually has views. It's nice.
Mimi, stop it! You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
So wait, wait. I didn't look very carefully at. So your word, the order of your words in the sentence is also backwards. Is that what's happening here?
Oh
You're
my
writing
God.
backwards. Is my talent too.
How are you doing that?
Never. I will never stop. I almost read it.
How are you doing that? Stop it!
Assuming she's not putting it through like a word processor or something.
That's what I'm saying.
Amount of like just.
That's what I'm saying. She's not doing it through a word processor. She's just typing it out raw.
Yeah, that takes a lot of brain power to do.
Especially to do it as quickly as she's doing it. Like, I could potentially do it if I sat and thought about it long enough, but she's doing it pretty rapid fire. Frostigar 41. Hello, welcome to the stream tonight.
I always.
That one word almost looked like a bad word.
I know, right? I'm like, wait a minute, how do I read? I always. What's that say?
And there's just Desu. I always used to do this. Remember?
Yeah. That's what it says. Yeah, I remember now. What do you think you're addicted to, Frostigar?
Frostigar. What a great name Frostigar is.
Yeah, that's a pretty ice name.
No, it's not Frostigar.
Pretty ice.
That's not a bad word. Like, we're just talking about Mimi, like, talking backwards just to.
Yeah,
to hurt me.
Mimi wrote the word this backwards, and if you look at what the word this backwards looks like, it's a couple letters transposed from being a bad word.
Caffeine addiction? Yeah, like, that's totally fine, really. Like, I love coffee. Like, I will always drink coffee.
Everyone has their vice. I mean, caffeine is one of the few, like, drugs that's accepted in, you know, general polite society. Alcohol's kind of a second. It's still considered, like, it's not considered classy to drink all the time, but it's considered passable to drink, like, 4 cups of coffee in the morning.
Yeah, right. It's like one of those drugs that is never going to be illegal. Because, like, coffee and caffeine is always going to be in everything that you need to wake up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You just throw, like, some egg and, like, some bacon at me and I'm
That's good! That's good, Frostigar.
Yeah, I don't drink either. I mean, I went to a Catholic school back in the day, and so we had that, like, sip of wine in church, but other than that, like, I've had no interest in taking up drinking. I don't like things that, like, make me feel like I'm gonna lose any control or any inhibition.
Like, to be honest, I'll only ever drink on, like, a super rare occasion. Like, my 21st birthday was the only time I ever drank alcohol, and that was because my dad made me. Because he wanted to have a drink with his son, and I'm like, Dad, stop it. I'm a man, I can do what I want.
It's come to my attention that I don't have anything specifically designed for this thing right here.
Well, speaking, like this team was made with a lot of hate behind it. It wasn't really made to deal with Delmite.
In the
Hold
deepest
on. Hold
depths
on.
of
Do I have time
Australia,
to? Do I have
this
time
team
to
was
look
forged.
this up?
Tyrant, you know Frenzy. Whenever he makes a team for Banana, he has hate behind it. He wants people not to have fun.
With all the hate in his heart.
Exactly. Like he takes all the frustration he's been having on the ladder, and he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna show everybody what true fear is.
Yep.
In the deepest, darkest depths of Australia.
And you know that the teams
team
are
is
designed well,
born.
because like I've noticed for me, it has a lot to do with putting together a team. When I try to put together my own team, I'm really hit or miss. When I work with the Frenzy team, my success rate is a lot higher, and that's all credit goes to Frenzy. Like I might have to be okay at playing them, but it really helps when you just have a really well put together team. Bye-bye, Delmise.
I guess it's reaches Delmise.
Eh.
You know, out of all the Mega Pokemon that came out over the years, Mega Pinsir is one of the only ones I've never got to try out yet.
It's super fun. It's stupid.
Mega Pinsir is one of the scariest looking Megas, I will say that.
Especially if we don't like bugs.
Also, Raffle is reset and reopen if you guys want to start entering that. Well, the other thing is, look at its eyes. Look into its eyes. It reminds me, I used to be really afraid of Cruella de Vil when I was a little kid, because when I watched 101 Dalmatians, I was really young, and there's that scene, like, right before she crashes her car at the end, spoilers, where she, like, the camera, she, like, drives right into the camera, zooms right in on her eyes, and it's, like, those eyes. It's all, like, angry, crazy eyes.
Oh my god, they are. Oh my god, they are.
You saw it? You see it? You see it?
I just imagining it. Just oh my god, it is.
You can visualize it there.
I can see it.
It's so frightening. It might be the scariest thing I've ever seen.
In the eyes. Look into my soulless eyes.
Oof, Nidoking.
I feel like watching fairy tale movies tonight.
Cruella de Vil.
I don't know if I should or not.
Well, I don't know what advice to give on that one. Let me see if I can
Watch
find
Fake
the
Rain
picture in question of
What was that?
Cruella.
I already watched it. I already watched all the series. Fates.
Watch them again.
No. It won't be as exciting because I already know.
Oh my gosh, I found it! Now you look at this and tell me that this, it just so happens to be, it's a video clip. That's frightening though. The thumbnail shot. All right, hold up. I can't even keep it on screen. It's creeping me out so much. Ah! I can't. I really can't. I'm wasting my time to decide my next move. Alright, you people in Streamuchatu.
Streamuchatu!
What did you just say? Streamuchatu.
Streamuchatu!
Because I'm like halfway laughing in between. You tell me that doesn't look like Mega Pinsir's creepy eyes.
It is.
Oh, okay. I don't even know what to do now.
Clearly, everything.
You tell me that when you're like, how old was I? Like 6? The first time I saw this? You tell me that's not giving you nightmares.
Yeah, that's me when I get hacks.
That's AJ when he comes on to the stream chat just to go and hang up.
Oh yeah.
And that's him whenever he starts getting cacked against. That was him earlier, actually.
Hexor. A little bit.
Could you imagine waking up in the morning and just Cruella DeVille's just angry faces the first thing you see?
I had a real, like, you know how people say, oh, that gave me nightmares? I actually had a nightmare where that face was in it.
Jesus! We let off the teapot.
It wasn't that funny. Now, was it?
The face kind of makes me laugh a little bit, actually.
Oh, jeez.
Drugs.
Bro.
What is happening?
I don't know.
He's snorting his cocaine. Clearly.
What is life? I don't understand.
It's just the more I look at it, the funnier it kind of looks. I don't know, like, angry faces just make me kind of laugh.
What has happened? What has happened? I don't know what's in. I have lost control over the stream, for sure.
I think, Banana, when was the last time you had control?
That's a good question. That's a very philosophical question, actually.
Before she started to call us, she had full control.
I was gonna say, before I had mods that were on calls with me regularly, maybe I had control. Oh, we got leftovers on a Greninja here. That is quite interesting.
That's an interesting one, actually. Never heard of that.
Current, that's the exact face I made when you just did that.
It's just, oh my god, what the?
It's like, I'm not sure what I'm seeing right now.
Exactly. Just like,
Or hearing.
What?
I'm not sure what... I've begun to question the meaning of life a little bit. We just have Litton's ears peeking up over here. Wait, I'm gonna try to put... Just have Litton's ears creeping on stream cam.
give this to Nitro whenever he comes back.
There we go. Chansey's a disgusting pink blob that eats everything. I thought Kirby was a pink blob that eats everything.
Like Kirby, like so Kirby's cute. I like how he makes notes of that as the second he said it.
Like Kirby, except Kirby is cute. I mean, Chansey basically has Kirby's face, when you think about it.
Kirby is basically a ball of bubblegum that has feet, legs, and a mouth.
Something like
That's
that.
it. Kirby's basically a bottomless pit.
Kirby is an amoeba, if you believe certain
Kirby
theories.
is the ultimate destruction, destructive one.
It has a double chin. Yeah, but I mean, if you just... Frustigar, if you just look at the eyes and the mouth, it's basically the same face as Kirby.
So, if Kirby was kicked out of his own house, would that mean he was kicked to the curb?
Ha! Kirby isn't a Pokemon, though. Yeah, Jigglypuff is the Pokemon equivalent of Kirby, I suppose.
I suppose mechanically speaking?
Everything is
In
fine.
Smash
as
Bros,
long
their
as
jump
Smash.
is basically the same.
I feel like Jigglypuff is the body equivalent, while Guzzlord is the eating equivalent.
Yeah, Guzzlord would be the eating equivalent, probably.
We don't know that. Kirby could be made of whatever costume.
Jigglypuff has hair, Kirby is bald. What about when Kirby copies Jigglypuff?
Yeah.
Then there's, like, almost no difference.
What happens when Kirby copies Jigglypuff is that he gets a freaking Jerry curl. And it's adorable.
Right, just like Jigglypuff.
Like the little
yeah.
Jerry curl on his head and those.
And then ears. He's like
Freaking
wearing
adorable.
cat ears.
Listen, Kirby's just cosplaying.
I mean, that's essentially what Kirby's copy ability is. Like, imagine if you could cosplay as something and it would give you the powers or abilities of whatever you were cosplaying as.
Banana, do not give me that kind of power. You do not like what I would do.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
He has the power.
So, I'm actually kind of working on like a small cosplay, but like, it's based on a character who's like really powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So, his name is Berserker from Fate Zero.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, every time he touches something, it becomes his.
You have everything named Berserker.
That's a very Title Tyrant thing.
Exactly.
I know, right?
If it's not named Berserker, then it's not what.
It might as well not exist.
Exactly. The Tyrant, if it's not Berserker, he doesn't care.
Alright, I'm gonna clear out these Litten.
Berserker's my favorite class, but I do have some other favorite servants who aren't Berserker class. It's just also gameplay-wise, Berserker is actually really, because they're weak to and powerful against everything.
And there's the...
They're uranium.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, Frostigar, I mean, basically, you're allowed to be PG-13 in the chat. We try to keep it PG in the voice. Keyword is try.
We try so hard, we get so far. In the end, Tyrant ends up swearing.
Two different directions there.
There it is again.
God.
Either swearing or snorting. One of the two.
You know, from the corner of my eye, I
Tyrant's
was typing this
signature.
out. This freaking Magnezone looked pink, and I had to freaking have a freaking double take on. I was like, wait a minute, what? When?
Pinkazone.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know. See, I don't have the thing where the chat runs on my layout. It's probably a good thing that I don't. Now that I think about it.
I mean, you definitely have room for it if you ever wanted to do it. But like for like times like this, it's good that you don't have it.
I have thought about doing it, but it makes it a little bit easier when trolls come along and just lets people just do whatever. Although it does make it more confusing, I guess, if you're watching after the fact and you don't know what the conversation is about. That's why I try to, if someone like asks me a question, I try usually to reread the question out loud.
What
Good old cream
we
of
got a
soda.
Z move. We got Z Hurricane up in here.
The hurricane is gonna do a lot of damage.
It probably will. I'm a physical Clefable, physically defensive. Boom. I hung on though. I'm gonna get one Moonblast off before I go.
Supersonic Sky Strike.
Supersonic Sky Strike. Rip.
You know what I really want though, Banana?
What?
I want to find a way to like implement Japanese voices into Duel Links because like I don't want to use the Korean voices anymore. I got sick of that.
Oh yeah, Frostigar. It's because I have two. Because I have two bots. Well, actually, he just sent Twitter, Discord, and Twitter again, but. Actually, no, Nightbot's not sending things anymore. It used to be that Stream Elements and Nightbot would both send messages every 15 minutes, but I don't know why those messages all happened at once that time.
I mean, the Discord's like really open though. Like, anybody can join it, to be honest.
Yep, anybody can. That's just the link. Works for everybody. There's Nightbot. Yep, there he is. At least they're not, like, doubling each other. Nightbot posted something different. You can watch, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't.
It's not about man or woman. That's a good question. You probably ask it.
I mean, it looks like a little alien thingy.
She's a bot.
Yeah, I mean, bots are neither male or female, I suppose.
Well, I mean, Mimi just called it a she.
My bot is a helicopter.
Can you call a bot non-binary, though, when bots operate by machine language, which is binary?
Oh my... Ow! Ow! That hurts!
There's your brain teaser for the evening.
Oh my god!
Oh,
you can't just do that! Oh my...
I just broke his brain, holy cow.
Oh my...
Let's try and find... Brain just can't comprehend the genius.
I can't! This is like a new level! This is like the evolution of human consciousness!
Hello, Amazing Mo the Eveltil fan! Welcome to the stream.
Hello, Mo! Oh, you're new to battles? That's actually pretty dope. Welcome, my friend.
Welcome!
Hope you learn a lot from watching us from battling, learn what not to do.
Also, I see this is named Paul. However, it's not the real Paul, and there are two dead giveaways. One is that Paul isn't capitalized, and two is that Paul is male.
Exactly.
It's Paul from the 37th dimension.
It's Paul, question mark. Paul, question mark, is actually Mega Slowbro, though.
But, Nana, did you even set up the next raffle anyway?
I believe I did. Try it and
there we go. He joined.
Alright.
Like he really wanted to join, and I didn't know how to be able to join if it wasn't active.
I was gonna say, I was pretty sure I opened it up. Yeah, Mimi's using our one and only emote that we're allowed. Oh no, was there a DC?
I mean, it's a pretty good emote, if I must say so myself.
Oh no, we had to disconnect you guys.
Photon legendaries, only if any of them are.
If they're non-Uber legendaries, then of course.
You're more than. Now, what I mean by bot, I can't even speak. What I mean by Uber is like box legendaries or like legendaries that are too strong for the metagame.
Legendaries that Smogon has indicated.
Most of them are on the box covers, so it shouldn't be too hard to figure it out.
Basically, Uber is a tier where the only things that can reliably check any Pokemon in that tier are the other Pokemon in that tier.
I mean, you could if Banana's okay with going Uber tier for you, but you'd have to ask her.
And for God's sakes, please do not use Dark. I had to back in Fortune, I had to model everything I did after. Okay, is this guy gonna have a Darkrai on this game? It's the worst thing ever.
Anyway, I'm really sorry, Wander64. However, what I am gonna do, we'll do one more battle raffle, and then we'll do a couple of raffles for these lovely things. These
Frostigar. I'm kind of sad that Darkrai isn't really that good anymore. To be honest, I would really love to have this thing in OU, but at the same time, he's too good for OU. So it makes me kind of sad that you can't even use him the way he was meant to be used. He's basically an Uber you can't use anymore.
Also, Wander64, make sure, stick around after this last battle, and, you can enter the raffle for a chance to get one of these codes. Sorry that the disconnect happened. That's really unfortunate, but, you know, it happens sometimes. But it was a good game.